Welcome to the Divot and the Diva, where golf tradition meets, well, whatever Susan decides golf should be today. Jay's the lifelong golfer who's coached it, covered it, and lived it. Susan's the brand new golfer with a fresh take, fierce confidence, and absolutely no idea where her tee shot just went. Together, they're proving golf is more fun and way funnier when a divot teams up with a diva. Now, on to the tee.
Greetings, friends, and welcome to the podcast. I am Jay, and to my left is my way better half, Susan. And
Smart man,
especially the day after Mother's Day. Let's keep the love going. All right, and we are the Divot.
and the Diva. And we're in matching shirts today because Jay loves when we do matchy-matchy. But I won't call it an outfit. Okay. Go ahead, honey.
Okay, we'll take that off our bingo card list. All right, well, thanks for joining us today. If you didn't catch the last episode, we encourage you to go to YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever you find your podcast to catch up with what we're doing here on the Divot and the Diva. Also, it's a good time to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Do it now. It doesn't cost anything. And it helps us knowing you're watching and listening, and our episodes will find you. So what's on the tee for today? Well, it's our second round of the Majors Pick'em contest. The PGA Championship is this week at Aronimink Golf Club in Pennsylvania. The Diva barely eked out a win in the Masters Pick'em contest. She only won by 5.
But I won.
I know.
All that matters.
I went back and I figured that thing up. I don't know how many times, and it kept coming up 5 points short. So
Okay.
you got the win. So we're going to do the second round. The PGA Championship is this week, so we'll do that. The new golf season is in full bloom, so we'll update the progress of the Diva's season so far and what her progress might or might not be. Oh, come on. She's progressing well.
Okay. We'll cover that later.
Yeah, we'll cover that. And we'll take a trip around professional golf. There's a lot of stuff going on. We'll explore the hot topics there. And of course, we'll play our popular Birdie Bogie game. So once again, if you like us, hit that like and subscribe button. All right, it's spring. There's nothing better than being on a golf course when the spring flowers are blooming.
Oh my
right?
gosh. And we have lots of homes around our course. And so their bushes and flower beds smell so good. I just want to linger on a hole occasionally. Not because I'm 10 strokes in, but because it smells so good. Although on occasion, that is the case.
Well, I can do without the horrendous wind. It blows my gray hair all over the place.
The wind. Well, we're in Kansas, so
Yeah.
we got to take it what we can get.
No, I'm just...
Is what it is.
You know, the more birthdays I have, the more grouchier I get about that. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. Okay, so we had our first, some golf courses call it couples night, some twilight night. I call it wine and dine. What do we call it?
It's technically 9 and dine
Nine
because we
and
play
dine.
9 holes. The entire course is
Okay.
shotgun start, assigned. So each couple gets another couple with them. So 4 at tee off and
So Friday was
play
our...
scramble.
Yeah, Friday was our first time on Nine and Dine.
And
we were paired with Doug and Lisa, who we've known for a while.
Yeah.
We've threatened to play golf with them, I don't know how many times. But we finally got to play golf with them. And I'm telling you what,
was
we
fun.
had so much fun.
We had a good time.
Absolutely.
And we didn't do too terribly badly
No,
either.
we didn't.
We
We
haven't
were-
looked at the rankings, though.
Well, I
we didn't
kind
go
of
up.
slipped over there today.
Oh, how did we do?
Well, I think we tied for second.
Hey,
Yeah.
it calls for a happy dance,
There you
folks.
go.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
And it was a fun format because it was a scramble, but we had, in 9 holes, we had to use everybody's tee shot at least
Just
one
once.
time. And so I was so proud of the Diva because we had 2 holes to go.
Which just tells you how badly my
No,
drives were early
absolutely
on.
not, because you contributed with a couple of good iron shots. You made a couple of putts.
That's true.
So
That's true.
no. But the rules are you have to use everybody's drive at
Once.
least once. And the Diva is almost 3 years into her golf journey. And so just like any new golfer, just like any golfer, we all struggle from time to time. But we had 2 holes to go, the 2 hardest holes on the golf course. And under my breath, on the 13th tee, which was our 8th hole.
Right.
Yeah?
Yes, correct.
Because we finished on 14. It's a hard hole. It's got a forced carry over water. Trees to the left, trees to the right. It's got a tree at the elbow corner on the left side, so you can hit it in the fairway and be absolutely blocked out. And in my mind, I told myself, I don't care where she hits it, as long as it's over the water, we're taking it. Because 14 is a hard force carry. It's a par 3. For the Diva, it's probably 135-ish yards, 140 yards.
Yeah, a lot of people struggle with it because it has a large body of water on the left.
Right.
And so everybody goes right, and everybody goes right. The new golfers go right of the
green because it's the
cart path.
Safe. It's the safe
I started
out.
out right of the golf cart path, and then I was left of the cart path, but right at the green.
The point is, I was not going to put that pressure on you. And so I'm telling you what, she stepped up like a pro and just hammered a drive down the right side of the fairway, past that tree on the corner, and I think I had a 50-degree in, so it was probably around 115 yards or so. You probably had a 6-iron or something like that in, but you put us in great shape, and so I was very proud of you for that. But we had such a good time. And we're going to do it again in a couple of weeks. All right, let's talk about the Diva's current form on the golf course. And just a quick background.
We're still on me.
Yeah, it's all about you. This is post-Mother's Day.
Post-Mother's Day, we're still all about me.
Post-Mother's Day greeting to all you moms out there. You have the hardest job on the face of the planet. I recognize that. All you guys that don't, get with the plan. All right? Moms are the best. They're rock stars. So, Susan started about 3 years ago, and it took her months to actually score 9 holes, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pick up and jump the cart, and we
literally couldn't score it.
Yeah, and so she was shooting 75 on 9 holes, things like that, which is fine.
Working very hard.
Yeah, absolutely. But, the thing about Susan is, at least outwardly, she doesn't get distressed. Hitting bad shots didn't seem to bother her. I tried to train and prepare her that golf is hard, and you're going to hit a lot of lousy shots for a long time. And so I was so proud of her how she carried herself on the golf course. And so anyway, we went through a few months where she'd post some scores between 70 and 75. Then the next year, she got those scores down to about mid-60s. And then at the end of last year, she started shooting some high 58s. And then...
Some high 58s, high 50s.
Or high 50s, yeah. Look, I'm old. I've had a few birthdays in my day, so my brain's dead at times. Yeah, so high 50s. And actually, we played on yesterday.
Yesterday.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She had 2 absolute blow-up holes, 10s.
Nasty.
She earned them.
Oh, yeah. I like to earn all of my beatings.
She hit every shot. And generally, when she has 2 bombs like that, she shoots 65 or whatever. But she had 5 bogeys, 2 double bogeys, and 2 10s, and shot 56.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Yeah. And so you lowered your handicap to what?
46.6.
And it started this year at 49.
I think it's... Oh, yes, because it started out at 50-something.
So where have you seen the improvement since we started playing this year?
Well, I'm a better driver, so my drives are much longer, so that sets me up for a much easier approach to the green. So I'm getting to the green, not in regulation, but fairly close to it. And I remember last year when we were trying to get improvement in me, the goal really was just if it's a par 4, I want to get on the green in 4. And then I could 2-putt, it's a double bogey, it's fine. So I'm getting to the green in if it's par 4, in 2 or 3 now, which gives me a better setup. So a little bit longer drive, much better position with the drives when they do go well. And then even if they don't go well, the second shot is usually pretty decent setup for, again, approach to the green. And then my iron work is improving. It's not my strong suit.
But you hit some really good irons.
I did.
Actually, yesterday, they're still inconsistent, but when you
Right.
hit them well, you hit like 2 in a row that you just...
Yeah, but that's the problem with a new golfer is even if I sort of know what my club's distance should be, I still don't have a great consistency with all those clubs. And so sometimes I'm vacillating trying to decide on what to shoot. But it's much better. And my putting, we've worked really hard on my putting, so my putting is definitely better. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. So my handicap is coming down, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah. And so here's what I would recommend. So I do have a background in coaching and golf instruction. I'm really careful how I do that with my wife because I want to stay married to her. She's kind of cool. And so one of my rules is generally early in the spring, we have one of our outstanding pros here at Reflection Ridge, Riley Seitz, work with Susan. And he's done that for about, 2 or 3 years now. And so he gives her some things to work on, and I reinforce those, and then she's mine for the rest of the year. And so good, bad, or indifferent.
Too many other things to do. Yeah. Too many swing thoughts as it is. I'm like, everybody shut up for a hot second.
Yeah. And that's tough for a new golfer because it's a hard game. It's a hard game for, I'm a 4 handicap, and it still challenges me.
Oh, we're close to each other. 46 and 4.
Right.
We're in the same number.
So sometimes, like yesterday, I decided to play her front tee.
The forward tees, yes.
Yeah. And
it just makes it go faster too, because then we don't have to be on 2 number tees at a time.
Different looks and things like that. I shot even par 36. She shot 56.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So 20 shots. So I guess I give you 20 shots each time we play if we decide to play for something. What do you want to play for?
But remember, I can play bad golf quickly. So you play bad golf fast.
And
no worries.
That's my rule. I don't care how bad somebody is.
No worries. Are we doing this next? Because I want to make a segue.
Okay.
I have a good segue.
Okay, are we done with your progress for now?
Unless you have more thoughts.
I've got plenty of thoughts.
I know you do. I know. He does. It's true. Out? No, what I was thinking about was the consistency and all of that. I know what I was thinking about. Sorry. You just saw a
squirrel.
Lovely brain fart on camera. No. I was thinking about
on our podcast.
Yes, we can. Okay. Absolutely. You playing from the forward tee. So what I was thinking about that is it's a change up for a long driver to have to play from a forward tee. It's a different strategy for each hole. So since we play our course quite frequently, it is kind of fun to mix things up. Anyway, I was thinking about that in relation to the PGA Championship, which we are going to pick our winners, do our pool thing. That this particular course, apparently, I've not been on it, was designed specifically for golfers to be strategic and think about, like Mr. Ross. I can't remember his first name, who designed the course in the 1920s.
And we're talking about Aronimink,
whatever it's called.
Donald Ross, great golf course architect.
Yes, he designed it so that every player would have to think about every stroke. He wanted, I think, I don't know, I never met him, but I would guess that he didn't want the long bombers running away with the game. He wanted to give everybody else half a chance. And so that leads to some of my picks, which is pretty fun, very exciting.
So you're getting deep on me here.
Anyway, there we have it.
So if you remember our Masters pick'em, again, the Diva won by 5. So We're going to have 5 drafting rounds. We have broken the PGA starting field into 4 categories based on the World Golf Rankings, right? Rankings 1 through 20 is in category 1, 21 through 42, et cetera, et cetera. The points are awarded based on the player's finished position on Sunday. For example, if a player finished 3rd or tied for 3rd, doesn't matter, they get 3 points. If they finish 18th or tied for 18th, they get 18 points and so forth. If a player does not make the 36-hole cut, which is a low 70 in ties, which happened at the Masters, both you and I had one player not make the cut, we will, whatever that player's finish will carry forward through Sunday. So example, if Ricky Fowler misses the cut and he finishes tie for 81st, he finishes with 81 points. Just like golf, the lowest score wins.
Right.
So the Diva will pick first. Don't be looking at
I'm not.
now.
I'm not.
Okay.
I know who I want.
You beat me the first time.
I'm very decisive. I'm very decisive, so you don't have to worry about my...
When did that start?
Oh, you're funny.
Did you send me a memo on that?
I did.
Okay.
I chose you. I was very decisive. So
Choice.
I wouldn't challenge that if I were you.
Okay. We'll leave it there. Leave that on the table. All right, so round 1, and again, this is category 1 through 20 based on the starting field with the World Golf Rankings.
With the likes of Scheffler, McIlroy, Young, Fitzpatrick. I mean, there's some great names up here, and I was super tempted. However, I am going to reward Russell Henley, number 8.
Again?
I am, because of his stellar performance at the Masters. And look, he's ranked number 8. I don't remember what he was ranked. What was he ranked for the...
I'm not sure.
Oh, we didn't put the rankings on there. But, and this is why. I do have a reason for it, besides the fact that I just like that he helped me win
I think you were just lazy.
the game.
Decided.
Oh, no. What I understand about Russell Henley is that he is great on strategic layouts, which Mr. Ross would appreciate. So, Russell Henley, number 8.
All right, Russell Henley. So, I vacillated. There's 3
Because he's not as
guys-
decisive as I am.
Well, that's true. That is true. Except when you're picking clothes to wear for an evening out. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject.
Moving along.
So there were 3 guys that I was looking at. Xander Schauffele, I just think is going to totally break out at any moment.
They say he might.
Yeah, they say he might.
They're betting on him.
I was looking at him. Sepp Straka has had a really consistent spring so far. But I'm going with a guy that has won already this year and is just really, really consistent. I like his game. He was on the winning team in the TGL over the winter. Cam Young.
I thought you might too, Cameron. I do like him, so I am rooting for him too. But, okay, there we go.
All right.
Okay.
Round 2, which is from the category on the World Golf Rankings 21 through 40.
Yeah, people like Rahm, Hovland's on here, DeChambeau. One of my previous picks, Ryan Gerard, right? He was one of my picks before. Anyway, lots of good players still. Okay, so number 24, Akshay Bhatia.
Oh.
Akshay Bhatia. Now, I've been watching him. He's been around for a couple of years. I mean, he's been in the sights for a little bit. We saw him on a pod. Didn't we see him play with somebody on a podcast, or what was that?
YouTube Golf.
YouTube Golf. That's what I meant.
Grant Horvat's channel.
Yes. Okay. So I don't know. That's what started me thinking about him. And he was very relaxed. He was having a lot of fun. He had a lot of thoughts. There was a lot of conversation about what he's working on. The reviews on him is that he is a, drumroll please, elite iron player and has an exceptional touch around the greens. We are going to test that this weekend because I understand these greens are very large. They have a lot of movement on them. And that makes them quite tricky. And so we're going to see what Akshay
Good young player. Has won a couple of times on the PGA Tour. I had the pleasure of meeting him, 4 or 5 years ago at the Wichita Open. And just a delightful young man, has a great smile, great outlook on the game of golf. And so I'm always rooting for him. He was one of the three that I was looking at, but now I've got to cross him off my bingo list. So a couple of guys that I looked at here, Patrick Cantlay, who's one of the slowest players on the face of the planet. I don't like that about him. But I like his game, and his game is trending in the right direction. So I was looking seriously at him. However, I'm going to go with Bryson DeChambeau.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Considering what I just said about this course.
Right. And he's truly a bomber.
It's a long,
yeah, he's and the way golf has gone over the last, 10 or 12 years, the bombers just feel like, okay, I can just hit it into the stratosphere, and if it's in the thick, heavy rough, I hit it so far, I've got a wedge in my hand, versus laying up and maybe have a 7-iron in. So these guys like Bryson DeChambeau and Rory McIlroy, these guys that hit it forever. Cam Young hits it far, but they're so accurate as well. Now, DeChambeau isn't the most accurate guy on the face of the planet, but he's a major champion. He's a 2-time major champion. He's a guy that gets it done when the lights are the brightest. I love his YouTube channel. Love watching him on YouTube. He's really focusing a lot of time on YouTube. I'm a little worried about that. He hasn't had a lot of great results in the last few weeks, but it's got to start sometime. I mean, he'll get out of the slump, and I think it's going to be this week. So I'm going to pick Bryson DeChambeau.
Okay.
So he is coupled with Cam Young, while the Diva has Russell Henley, who she drafted in the first round, and Akshay Bhatia, who she got in round 2. So we go to round 3, which accounts for players on the world golf rankings from 41 to 60. What are your thoughts?
So Sam Stevens is in this list.
We love Sam. We're from Wichita. He's from Wichita.
And I love Ricky Fowler just because Ricky is just so unique. In my mind, he's kind of one of those players. But no, I am choosing Christopher Rayton.
Yep.
Christopher Rayton. I saw him play last week, and
he won on Mother's Day.
I don't know. I think I just like, and I thought this before I looked him up, by the way, but I just like the calm way he plays, and that's exactly what the review said, that he is very focused and calm, and he has shown rapid improvement, which is, by the way, part of the way I chose my Masters picks. So he is my dark horse. Hopefully.
He just won the Tourist Championship on the PGA Tour. It's one of the signature events. On the most recent world rankings, he comes in at 48.
Yep.
My guess is he'll be somewhere in the 30s when the next world rankings come out, possibly in the 20s. He's actually trending, as you said. He's been on the leaderboards. It's not like he just showed up this last week and won. He's been consistently on the leaderboards for the past 2, 3, or 4 weeks. So I think that's a good pick. He's the second really world-class player from Norway.
Right. And apparently he has modeled some of his play off of them, or they have similarities.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think they're
Hovland
probably
is
similar in age.
Yeah, Hovland is a high choice too on this one. But at any rate,
so it was good to see another Norwegian win. He won the Tourist Championship. So, all right, we'll put the third round pick for the Diva is Christopher Rayton. All right, so he was kind of on my watch list.
I see that.
I'm thinking about Aaron Rai, who's a solid player. He's just he was on the DP World Tour for several years, won multiple times on that tour. He's been playing the PGA Tour for the past 3 years or so, and he's just consistently there. He's 42nd on the world golf rankings, so I'm thinking of him. I've always been a Ricky Fowler fan. And Ricky has been trending very well this year as well. He's got some top 20 finishes. He finished second yesterday in the Truist Championship that was won by Christopher Rayton. So I'm going to go Ricky Fowler.
Okay.
I'm going to go Ricky. He's our man.
Okay.
So Ricky is my third round pick to go with Bryson DeChambeau and Cam Young. You picked Rayton, which goes with your pick in the second round, Akshay Bhatia, and your first round pick, Russell Henley, which takes us to the fourth round, which accounts for anybody at 60 or higher in the world golf rankings. So what do you think?
I am going, okay, so this is a little off of the, what I was just saying from the other players. I'm going with world rank number 62, Michael Thor...
62, Thor Borenson.
Thor Borenson.
Yeah, he
Sorry,
was
Thor
number
Borenson.
one
I'll
on
practice
PGA
saying
Tour,
his name.
the collegiate PGA Tour rankings 2 years ago. Outstanding player.
He's a long driver, so that's how he is a little bit different from the other ones that I chose. He's a long driver, but he has a high-level iron game, is my understanding. And so he still has, if he plays his drive correctly and works his irons well, he should do just fine.
Yeah, he should. Fine player. So, three players in this category that I was looking at. Sungjae M, who's been just a solid PGA Tour player for several years, plays literally every week. The guy's just a robot when it comes to playing. He very rarely misses a week. He played very well in the Truist Championship this past week, so he's trending well. I'm a big fan of Sahith Theegala. Really like that young man. But I am going to choose as my fourth round pick Harry Hall, who's ranked 64th in the world. And here's my reasoning there. I met him, probably, 5 or 6 years ago at the Wichita Open. He is one of our winners in the Wichita Open as part of the Korn Ferry Tour. He's from England. He wears kind of that Ben Hogan hat. I don't know what style that is, but it's a hat that Ben Hogan wore. Very classy, very, very elegant dresser. You would really like him if you saw him a lot.
Okay.
But again, over the last 3 years, he is just playing solid on the PGA Tour. It just seems like he's
hit his stride, getting...
Yeah, I think he's getting very
settled.
comfortable. And again, I think he finished in the top 10 or 15 at the Truist Championship this last week. So Harry Hall will round out my team for the PGA Championship, which starts this Thursday at Aronimink Golf Club in Pennsylvania. So just to recap, so the Diva chose Russell Henley in the first round, followed by Akshay Bhatia in the second round. She selected Christopher Rayton in the third round and Michael Thor Borenson in the fourth round. The Divot picked Cam Young in the first round, followed by Bryson DeChambeau in the second, Ricky Fowler in the third round, and Harry Hall in the fourth round. So good luck.
May the best person win.
No, we should play for something.
We'll figure that out and let you know later.
All right, we'll let you know. We'll give that some thought. All right, we like to keep our podcast to 30 to 35 minutes. That's about where we are.
And we were long last week because
we had a
Rick
great
Knuckles
time with
was
Rick
so
Knuckles.
fun.
And
He told some great
more
stories.
Guests.
Yeah,
got to do more guests. I reached out to Haley Cooper today, waiting to get back from her. We have such a neat relationship with Haley Cooper. She's on the LPGA Tour. She tied for 7th at the Women's U.S. Open last year. Their U.S. Open is coming up in 4 weeks at the famed Riviera Country Club in California. And so we'd love to have her on to talk about her experience in the U.S. Open last year. But we'll talk about professional golf next time. We're going to skip to the birdie bogey game, which we really like to play. And I generally, the Diva likes it when I spring it on her. She doesn't like a whole lot of formal prep time. It's overrated for her. Me, on the other hand,
it is.
I'm a
highly regulatory.
Yeah, highly regulatory. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Okay.
All right, so here's how the birdie bogey game works. I'm going to describe a scenario. If we agree with the outcome, it's considered a birdie. If we don't, it's a bogey. All right, so we're doing one scenario this week.
Okay.
All right. As a new golfer, you should accept all advice from friends because it's going to make you better. Is that a birdie or a bogey?
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe you asked that question. That would be a triple bogey. Holy cramoly.
Coming from
the
girl who is giving golf lessons to
that is not true.
Our daughter Megan, whose boyfriend Alex is absolutely on fire about golf.
I was not giving golf lessons. Let me make this perfectly clear. I was prepping him with golf language and etiquette before he went to Jay, because Jay likes to talk in golf language and nobody ever understands it. So I was not giving him.
That's not true. That's not fair.
Well, what you said wasn't fair. No, I was not giving golf lesson. I was introducing him to the sport, which anybody can do, and I am a marvelous teacher, and sometimes we can teach better than we can perform. Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, were we back to the bogey? No. Okay, first of all, the pros that you already mentioned that we have here that are phenomenal, that I've learned multiple things from, they themselves will say, do not listen to what we are telling to some other player because it may not apply to you. Now, I ignore that completely, and I still listen, and then I siphon through it and decide whether it's good for me or not. But some people cannot really do that. They'll hear everything under the sun and then think that they have to do it. Well, nothing will mess up a game more, if you ask me, than putting more swing thoughts into a new player's head. The last thing we need is another swing thought. We need swing thoughts on the driving range or on the putting green, but on the course, we need to know what we're supposed to be doing, and then we need to get up and just do our best, and then have a trusted source of feedback. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Trusted source of feedback. For instance, yesterday's game, it was, what'd you call them? Dinosaur arms?
Yeah, no, alligator arms.
Alligator arms, whatever. Okay, extend your arms. It worked marvelously for me. All I needed was extend your arms. I didn't need all the rest of it, la, 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 you know what I mean? Because I got enough going on in my head. That helped me tremendously. No, and we've talked about this early on too. I just don't, total strangers should never give advice to somebody they do not know. Men, watch your tongue. Just because you're a man and I'm a woman does not mean you know more than I know. So just shut your trap and play. Let me play, and I'll ask you if I want help. Believe me, I will. There has been a million times where I'm like, Jay, what the heck am I doing? I'm annoyed. He's like, okay, she must be ready to hear something now. Now I may speak. So clearly I feel passionately about this. Don't give advice you didn't get asked for. And no, don't listen to everything everybody says, because it may or may not apply to you. I didn't start golfing until I was 59. I am now 61. Yes, that's me. I have arthritis. I've had surgery on a wrist, an ankle, foot, and a knee. And so my grip, my swing, all of it is unique to me. And I watch PGA golfers enough to go, hey, if Scotty Scheffler can look like that when he drives a great ball, then, if I get the job done, I'm okay with it. I will do my best to apply the principles, but it will be unique to me. Oh, there you have it.
Okay. So it's a bogey.
Yes, and you're going to say the same thing.
Yeah, I'm going to say the same thing. It's a bogey. Here's what I would say. I welcome all new golfers because it's just a tremendous game. I don't care what your age is, whether you're. I'm just starting to teach my granddaughter who's 14. Obviously, the Diva didn't come to the game till she was 59. It doesn't matter how old you are. All right. but you're a new golfer, and the tendency is when you go out and play with people that you're comfortable being with, you're going to get a lot of advice. And 99.99% of it is wrong.
Or it might be fairly neutral or benign, but...
Yeah, but here's the thing, because just we're creatures of a certain habit and our brains work a certain way. And when we hear something from somebody that we perceive as better than we are, better is, is
I also check people's handicaps, so...
Yeah. And so...
People already check mine.
Our brain is like a computer, right? Small computer. But if you put too much data in a computer, it fries up, it runs out of space, and it goes ballistic. It blows up. Mm-hmm. Same thing with our brains in something like golf. If you've got, because it's a hard game. It's a tremendously hard game. So if you're going to listen to a friend that you feel like has some kind of a foundation in golf that could help you forward a little bit, great. Here's what I'm going to suggest. Don't listen to friends. Spend a few bucks. Go to your PGA of America head pro at a golf course you belong to or a public golf course. There's plenty of them out there. They're great, and they're willing to work with you.
Yeah, and they'll adjust and adapt. I mean, the pros here know me by now, and so they know what they have to adjust in their instruction to me.
Yeah, so go get a lesson from your PGA of America pro. That's my.
We're thankful for the pros,
or somebody that I've been lucky in the game. I've taught it for a long time. Not saying I'm the best teacher around, but I can get somebody on the tee and move them down the fairway and
fairway forward.
They don't throw clubs at me, so that's a good thing. All right, so both a bogey on our part. This is the Divot and the Diva, where experience meets curiosity. We invite you to tap like if this episode made your day a little bit brighter, and subscribe at the bottom so that the next episode finds you. We drop new episodes about every 3 weeks or so. Let's call it a wrap. I'm the Divot. She's the Diva. We appreciate you spending time with us today. Remember, play golf fast, play fair, collect friends along the way, and be sure to join us next time on the Divot and the Diva.
Bye, guys.